What's up, y'all? It's the Ennis Brothers PTCGO coming at you. I wanted to give my updated deck list and description for my block deck. Man, what a fun deck to play as long as you don't mind being a little bit slow, trolling your opponent. It doesn't get much better than this. It's a hell of a lot of fun, and it wins. It actually wins games. Named after my man, I just love this damn Pokemon. Snorlax, dude. Look how he's blocking that doorway. You're not getting into that house, dude. Door is open, but you're not walking in. Oh, I love this Pokemon. So we'll play 4 of these. As long as the Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent's active Pokemon can't retreat. The beautiful thing is Snorlax has 150 HP. I've decided that this build, although it's pretty good, that damn Lunatone matchup, it really looms large in the back of my head. And we really just need to survive 1 attack per game from that deck. And we have a pretty good odd of winning. 1 attack. So guess what? If we can get a Cape of Toughness on a Snorlax, we can probably survive 1 attack. But it's going to have to be early on in the game. So, I mean, it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. But that's my hope. That's our true weakness. We just can't beat Lunatone consistently at all. Miltank. He stands in front of the most powerful Pokemon out there. Arceus V. Palkia V. Looks him dead in the eye and says, "You ain't doing shit, homie." Miltank. Miracle Body. Okay, you put these 2 together, pretty formidable force right here. Play 3 energy. I have no intent to attack. Not never. But capture energy is perfect for this deck because I need ways to get more basics on the bench. You gotta have your homies, right? So yeah, play the 3 capture energies to do that. And then comes the fun. 49 trainers? Is that for real? Okay. Hisuian Heavy Ball. It's almost a guarantee you're going to have 1 Pokemon per game sitting in the prizes. 3 Quick Balls. So that's it. 3 capture energies, 3 Quick Balls, 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball. This is how we get our 8 Pokemon in the deck onto the bench, into the active. This is it. That's all we got. Recently made some modifications. Since it's control, this is definitely a control deck. There's going to be times where we just don't want whatever's in the active there. Okay? So we play 4 Escape Ropes. We also play 4 Pokemon Catchers. Flip a coin. Blah, blah, blah. You know the deal. And we also play 4 Boss's Orders. So we want to make sure we are the ones making the decision what is in the active. And we have 12 cards that will kind of sort of get that done for us. Okay, 4 Scoop Up Nets, really good card for versatility. You switch up your active real quick. You got Snorlax in the active, scoop them up. Now you got Miltank in the active. You got a Snorlax that just got hit by an Inteleon for 120 damage. Scoop them up. Now it's a clean slate. Yeah, you got to start looking at it like that. You know, that's how you conserve your Snorlaxes, and that's how you conserve the Miltanks too. Yes, I mean, really, if you're going up against an Inteleon in that example, probably the Cape of Toughness is better served on your Miltank. What else? Camping gear. Only play a couple of these, but it makes sense. We're not attacking ever, so why the heck not play this? I'm just really trying to figure out how many I want to play, because it gets you whatever you want. 1 of it. Can't use it that turn, but it's ready to go the next turn. So there's plenty of examples of stuff where you're like, you got to think a turn or 2 ahead anyways. I just don't want a situation where I have a bunch of these in my hand. So for now, we're just going with 2. We're gonna dominate the stadium game as well. We're controlling with our bossing effect, but we're really controlling the game here. Pat to the Peak is just purely to slow down our opponent. We just want to slow them down. V's have very powerful abilities. Let's slow them down. Let's make them work hard. Let's make them burn through their deck to get the job done. Galar Mine, same thing. Alright, Snorlax is already going to trap things in the active, but Miltank can trap things in the active too. put their V up and Galar mine them. And if they want to get out, they got to play switches. They got to retreat and discard a ton of energy. We want them to get rid of those resources. And yes, we need a constant flow of supporters. So we play a bunch. We play, was it 3, 6, 10, 14. There's really no excuse to not have a draw supporter in hand. Basically 1 out of every 4 cards is a draw supporter. And that is by design because we don't ever want to be stuck. It's almost too many, but it's a pretty good balance overall. Especially considering we're playing cards that can shuffle things back into the deck, like Bruno and Marnie. Clara is really a fun one to add in there because there's some decks where it's like, man, all I want to play is Miltank. And sure, they're going to take a knockout every once in a while, but guess what? You're down to your last Miltank. Clara, get me 2 more that are chilling in the discard pile. Get me 2 more Snorlax. They're in hand. They're on your bench. It's pretty dope. And I already told you the Cape of Toughness example. Big Parasol, what I have ran into is that in a deck like this, you can beat virtually anything except for decks that pile on damage counters and not damage. The best example that I'm seeing right now is the Mewtwo V Union. It gets put into play, and before you know it, bam, it's doing that damage counter attack. Put 16 damage counters on your Pokemon? Are you kidding me? So, Big Parasol is dope. Once again, it has to be in the active. So, really, when we're playing a Mewtwo V Union deck, we got to be aggressive in getting these big Parasols out, and maybe just play 1 at a time, just in case there's a tool scrap in his deck. I'm only playing 2 because it's hard to justify more than that. Same thing with the Cape of Toughness. We don't need it every game, so I'm only playing 2. So we got to be selective with it. It's very difficult to make these decisions when you're in the middle of the game, let me tell you, but that's how we roll. And this was an extra long description of the deck because, well, it's got a lot going on, and I mean a lot. A lot of thought went into this. I'm going to give y'all 1 game. I better win, huh? Since I don't edit my videos, this better be a winning game. You might be like, hey Barry, why isn't there any energy denial in this deck? Well, I found it doesn't work in this meta. There's too much energy acceleration. Crushing Hammers are gone, Phantom Waves are gone. We just don't need them. So, still looking for an opponent. I mean, nobody wants to play with me. Nobody wants to play with me. Okay, Alvaru. And let's see, I mean, a lot of times people end up quitting. I mean, we never take prizes, right? So it's going to be our opponent quitting or decking themselves out. That's how we win. No basics. And we got a couple Miltanks to start things out. We'll probably get a Snorlax on the bench. We have no... Remember I said we're pretty much always going to have a supporter in hand? Since we play 14 draw supporters and then 4 boss. That's 18 supporters. Not 1 in hand. Oh boy. And I totally forgot. I want to go second. And this is the one deck that we might have some major trouble with. Not gonna lie. So yeah. Oh boy. I'm already not happy about this. They got everything they need already. Of course I decided to record this video, huh? This is not, I repeat, not an easy matchup for us. But it just got a little bit easier. I'm not going to use the quick ball yet. I don't really see a point, right? I mean, we got pretty decent cards in hand. Let's see what our opponent does. They need the switch. The switch is how they're going to get out of this. Oh, what a clutch stadium play that was. Super clutch. He still needs the... And see that glistening droplets attack? If the Mew is in the active, that's going to be a tough one for us to deal with. No lie. Tails, please. Good, 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 good. Because he needs the switch. So, a deck like this, remember, he's got to take 6 prizes. We really just got to use our bosses efficiently. And it'd be really nice if we got a supporter. There's the switch. He's only got a couple in this deck. So keep that in mind. He can't use Max Miracle this turn, so he's not going to hit us yet. Oh, he's going to knock out our Snorlax, though. That's okay. It's going to be a long game, y'all. Okay. Bruno is a great, great find. Perfect. Okay. I'm very tempted to use the quick ball, and I think I'm going to. We'll get rid of the escape rope. Once again, he's going to have to find himself a switch or a turbo energy. You know what? Screw it, let's go with it. Ooh, I like the scoop up net. Now he can't retreat. So a lot of times they'll play this double turbo energy. So we're gonna scoop him up the mill tank. And now Snorlax will keep him from retreating. He has to play a switch or an escape rope. That's his only thing he can do. Alright. Cape of Toughness, huh? Just in case we need to knock out that Meloetta. I mean, this would be the first time I've ever attacked with this deck, but... Okay, let's keep in mind we only have... one Snorlax that's already knocked out. Okay. Let's see. Meloetta. Goodness. Definitely going to play the Galar Mine. Taking bets. How long is it going to take for our opponent to quit? I think we're just going to keep this one over here. We're in a good shape. We'll save that Cape of Toughness. Our opponent, he's going to have to get a switch or an escape rope. That's all he can do. And we're probably going to Marnie next turn because I want to get a boss back in hand. Excuse me. Ooh! Plays the Pumpkaboo. He still needs the switch though. That's exactly why I put up the Snorlax. Now you see the reasoning for it. You never know what's going to happen in this Pokemon game. Okay. Power Tablet. Okay, so he's going to try to remove cards from his hand. Fog Crystal, you can probably search for nothing. Yep. Cram-O-Matic. He got it. He's gonna get the switch or escape rope. Pokemon catcher. Okay. He's got the switch. Gonna go with the Meloetta. And if I had put the Cape of Toughness on, I could have hit him, actually. Let's see here. Alright, Path to the Peak. Let's see, our opponent will not be able to... I guess we could just knock out the Meloetta. Opponent can't use... Yeah, let's just knock him out. And then we'll use... He's going to put up the Mew. can't use Max Miracle. So let's do that. Our first ever knockout with this deck. Even though I'm tempting to just go and get the utilize the camping gear, I think in this particular game we don't do that. Hot damn! Look at that. Hello, Mew. Unless you can get 2 psychic energies on there. What's he gonna do? Okay. He's gonna go with a stadium, I'm thinking. No boss's orders. Okay, gonna go with the Snorlax so he can take the knockout. Fair enough. We're gonna put the Miltank up. So he can do glistening droplets, so we're gonna have to, we ultimately still want to boss something up. 30 cards in deck. We could just camping gear. Camping gear would guarantee us the boss. Well, let's see. That means we can still Avery. We're gonna do the scoop up. And I think we're gonna save. Oh man, this is tough. That's tough. Opponent can't do a whole lot anyways. I'd love to boss up that Punkaboo, let me tell you. Okay. This is gonna be hilarious. Okay, I was hoping he'd get rid of the Mew, but you know, do what you gotta do. Alright. We do this. And then I think we'll camping gear for the boss. His turn. And he doesn't get to see what we got. Beautiful. So how many switches has he used? 2? Is that correct? 2, okay. See, by using the big parasol, he can't use glistening droplets. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. And we have him locked on the path to the peak. Okay, we have another Mew VMAX. Very cool, very cool. And look at that. Look at that. Come and get it, baby. You know what I should have done? I should have escape roped first and then bossed, because then I could have the Snorlax up, because now he still has a chance to retreat, technically. Gosh. I mean, I'm not really scared until he gets some psychic energy down. I think that's fair to say. And it's highly unlikely he's going to get 2 in 1 turn. So I think we're just going to play it safe. I mean, I don't even have to put the mill tank down. Done. If anything, I was thinking about scooping up the Snorlax. Okay, so now he's back active. Still can't hurt us. He can do the glistening droplets. Oh, but he screwed up and didn't do the glistening droplets. Tisk, tisk. Well, now you don't have much of a choice in the matter. Put your other Mew up. Now there's no glistening droplets. We do have a decently versatile hand. I'd love to get that one more boss. I think we're just gonna go for it. And Bruno. Okay. If he puts anything down, we will be Averying next turn. Yeah, he still can't do anything. Oh! He can do Max Miracle? Oh, shit. Okay, we definitely need the boss now, y'all. Okay. It just got real. Alright, I have a feeling we're going to be able to get the Pokemon catcher. So he can't use Max Miracle again. He's going to have to retreat and get a Turbo Energy on. Oh goodness. Alright. Miltank can take a hit. Okay, Camping Gear will secure us the boss for next turn. And we're definitely not going to Escape Rope. Alright, I don't think there's any other play here. I'm tempted to Galar mine him just so that he can't even get out of the active for a turn. I do risk him being able to do some other stuff, but we got another Path to Peak in hand, so I do think it's worth the risk. Alright. He shouldn't have any other escape ropes. Okay. Man, this has been one heck of a battle, guys. He can do Energy Mix. He can do Energy Mix. That's the one. He probably has... Oh, no, he can't do anything. Okay, cool. I'm tempted to utilize the catcher and then Avery this full. So let's do that. Didn't work. Okay, so now we have to boss. We already know he can't hit us. He can't hit us with anything. Can't knock us out. So I mean, I feel pretty good about where we're at. I don't even think we need another Snorlax or anything. Just for funsies. Oh man. Go ahead, you want to burn through your deck? You can. But we need to burn through our deck as well, as it turns out. There's 3 more cards. Is there an escape rope? I just don't know a lot. Yeah, there's not. Let's see what he's got. 2 switches and an escape rope. Nah, homie. It ain't happening today. I think this is where we just get rid of cards. There's nothing to get in the deck. I'm actually fine with him doing this. Let's just Avery. Got a Pokemon catcher in hand, which is fantastic, and we got another Avery. And there's just literally nothing he can do. Making sure there's nothing. Okay. So there's one piece to the puzzle. He still needs... Oh, he can retreat, but he will not be able to knock us out unless he's got Boss. He's got the Sparkle. So now he can hit with the Max Miracle all by himself. How many Pokemon catchers do we have in this deck still? We've used 1, 2. Oh, there we go. Cool. I think we escape rope. I'm not going to use the Avery. I think the escape rope is the play, y'all. We got a 50-50 shot with the... Oh, we actually have a 75% chance with the Pokemon catcher. And I think we're going to go for it. There it is. And now we can Avery, don't care. And even if he bosses something up, good luck retreating. I don't think there's anything else he can do. Even if you get rid of that stadium. There's 1 energy. And did we have something in the prizes? Oh, we did. I tell you what. That was not an easy victory. One thing about playing against Mew is, much like our deck, it is chocked full of resources. But hey, we had plenty, and you know what? This Miltank attack onto the Meloetta was very, very important. This has been the Ennis Brothers PTCGO. Good night, y'all.